Our world. We go to church here, we work over here, we go get our coffee over here, we go to this park over here, we usually go over here to, hang out with friends. This is our favorite club. This is our world. This is our favorite spot on the beach. We all live in this bubble. What you got to do to get the life that God wants you to have, you got to put more air in your bubble. You got to blow your bubble up. Expand yourself. Take yourself out your comfort zone. Do not live in your bubble. Put some more air in your bubble. If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail. You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you ever want to be successful. Start putting some pressure on. Put some pressure on yourself. Get out here and get about it. Look, I love to sugarcoat this thing for you. I love to tell you, look, you can go out here and get rich, do a couple of things. They ain't happening. You got to get real doggish. You got to get downright funky if you want to make it. Now, like I was telling you before, if you want to be ordinary, you ain't even got to listen to me. Just go on about your business. If you think ordinary's cool, ain't no problem. It's some really, really wonderful ordinary people. But if you are sitting in this room and you have extraordinary aspirations, then you're going to have to do extra. You put extra on top of ordinary, and you come up with extraordinary. It's no other way. I'm sorry, but here's the fact. All of you have extraordinary capabilities. All of you. You have to decide if you are willing to do the things to put you in that category. Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of your life. It ain't but 24 hours in a day. You cannot be sleep 8 hours a day. You can't live in LA and wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. The stock market been open 2 hours. They already making decisions about your life, and your ass was asleep. The Bible says, he who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. He who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. I'm going to ask you one question.
If you hear the noise, excuse the noise in the background. But there was a video that showed up. It was talking about Steve Harvey saying that rich people aren't successful if they sleep 8 hours. And a lot of people reacted to the video, and a lot of people got upset at him, saying he's attacking people that work a 9-to-5 job. Let me tell you what he was saying, because a lot of people, I think, took it the wrong way. He was talking about in the term of owning your own business, becoming an entrepreneur. That's what he was talking about. He wasn't talking about people working 9 to 5, have an 8-hour job. He wasn't talking about that. And even when he said, if you want to be ordinary, that's fine. But he's talking about people that want to be successful and want to be a millionaire. I don't see millionaires sleeping 8 to 10 hours a day. And if they're doing that, it took a lot of years of hard work. Nobody just sat down unless they inherited some money from somebody. That's the only reason that they would, can sleep in and do whatever they want, is that they had to inherit something. Movie stars don't sleep 8 hours. Singers, the rich singers don't sleep 8 hours. You see other famous people. Vince McMahon, he doesn't hardly sleeps at all. And he's out there working every day, and he's 74 years old. So there's truth to that. But a lot of people got upset. And what he's saying is, if you want to own your own business, if you want to build a brand, you have to put in the work. If you work in a 9-to-5 job and you know what you bringing home isn't enough, all right, you're going to have to go out there and hustle for a second income. That's what you got to do. Take it for instance. There are a lot of ride-sharing people out there that ride share. And some people say, you know what, I'm not coming home until I bring home $200 a day. Or $200 or $300 a day. And they stay out there until they bring that home. And making $300 a day, ride sharing ain't easy. I don't care what nobody says. Because sometimes you might be out there for over 8 hours. Because sometimes you're going to get very, very cheap fares. Trust me. So that example, if you know you have a bill to be paid, and you know that bill is $300, and you know what you're bringing in from your other job is gonna cover utilities, it's gonna cover the food for the house, but you need that extra $300 to cover rent. What are you gonna do? You're gonna sit there and mope and groan and complain, oh, I can't pay this and I can't pay I don't make enough money. No. The average person that has a hustler's mentality, they're gonna go out there, they're gonna do what they gotta do to get that $300 a week so they can pay their rent. So they don't have to go from paycheck to paycheck. They got extra money on the side. That's what he was saying. Yeah, you could be ordinary, work 9 to 5, come home, sleep, be lazy. Okay, fine. That's what he said. There's nothing wrong with that. People have done it before. Some people working 9 to 5 and they're good. But if you want to be successful, if you want to be a millionaire, you're going to have to put the work in. Now, it doesn't mean necessarily you need to sleep 1 hour a day. No, you don't have to sleep 1 hour a day. I agree that you do need to sleep to rejuvenate yourself. You can't. I can't sleep 2 hours a day and function. The least I can get is 4.5 to 5 hours of sleep to have the function. I'm not those type of people that's going to sleep 2 hours a day. That's not me. But there's days where I got 5 hours sleep and I can function. It happens. So what people have to realize is they have to, they took it personal because he acted like he was attacking people that were working 9 to 5 and had regular jobs. Now there's some 9 to 5 jobs because I haven't seen any 9 to 5 job that makes 6 or 7 figure salary. I haven't seen it. And somebody need to tell me if there is any sort of thing, let me know. Put me on. It's not. You don't just graduate high school and get into a profession and make 6 figures. No, it takes a lot of work. Some people have to go to school. Some people have to put 2 or 3 years of schooling in. So it's not an overnight success. You have to put the time in. You have to sacrifice. Yeah, you're going to have, what I would say is, you have to, give up some time, your free time to yourself. You might have to not see your friends for a while. You might have to not see some of your extended family for a while. That I will say. But you can't work 6, 7, 8 hours a day and expect to be a millionaire. And that's what Steve Harvey was saying. If you want to become an entrepreneur, if you want to own your own business, if you don't want to work with nobody, yeah, you have to put the time in. You got to put the effort in. And yeah, once you do all that, once the years of hard work and sweat pays off, you can relax. Your company's up and running smooth. You can pay other people to run the day-to-day operations. And yeah, you can relax. So that's what he was saying. So, he wasn't attacking people that work 8 hours a day. He said if you want to be ordinary, that's fine. And ordinary is just a 9 to 5 job, and some people are cool with that. Some people are cool with the 9 to 5 job, and they're doing just fine. But he's saying if you want to be a millionaire, you want to live comfortably, you got to put in the hard work. That's basically what he was saying. So, you can't make it in this world just sitting there hoping for something. You got to go out there and get it. Leave me your thoughts.